Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today I am so excited because it is that time again. It is the Chantecaille Sylvie's birthday sale, and I have to tell you it is extra good this year for a couple different reasons. First, I have an early access code, which is going to be ABBY25, that will allow you to pre-shop the sale starting on Monday, July 24th through Wednesday, the 26th, and then the sale will go public as of the 27th. So I will tell you, you will want to shop early because things sell out. But the best news is that it is 25% off site-wide, including philanthropy this year. I'm so excited for that because the philanthropy products rarely go on sale or are included in the sale. So this is super exciting. And I also wanted to share that if you spend $600 at the sale, you are going to also receive this amazing tote bag. You guys, it is so darn cute. I absolutely love these totes that they do each year, and this one is particularly beautiful. It is inspired by the 25th anniversary of Chantecaille, but it is so beautiful and a really well-made tote as well. So wanted to mention that. And what I'm going to do today is I am going to do a full routine skincare, makeup, finishing with fragrance of the day of all of my recommendations for the sale. These are tried and true products that I absolutely love, and I thought I would show you them in action and kind of show you some of the highlights of the sale. So I'm going to leave all the information below about the sale, my pre-access code. All the good details will be included in the description box. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this look using all my favorites from Chantecaille, then let's go ahead and get started. Good morning, everyone. You're seeing me in my morning glory here, but I just wanted to go ahead and show you some of my Chantecaille skincare favorites in action. I'm going to try to keep this video as efficient and concise as possible, but as many of you know, Chantecaille is one of my favorite brands, and I do have a lot of favorites. So I'm just going to whip you through some of my skincare favorites using them in action. I have already cleansed my skin. I used the flower infused cleansing milk. I'm a milky cleanser gal. And next I'm going to use the purifying and exfoliating Phyto Active Solution. This is basically a facial in a bottle, and I am going to be masking this morning because I mask a few times a week, and I like to go ahead and exfoliate my skin before applying any mask because I want it to really penetrate in and maximize the results. So I really do love this Phyto Active Solution because it is going to give me some light exfoliation, but it also leaves like this nice little layer of hydration on the skin, and I'm going to go all the way down on my neck here, but this just feels amazing. And I'm going to go ahead, pull my hair back. And then a number one recommendation is the Rose de May Pure Rose Water. So before I put on the mask, I like to do a layer of the Pure Rose Water, a little hydration. I use this every single day as a layer of hydration, but also just as a little pick-me-up throughout the day. So I will kind of let this pat into the skin before applying my mask. Now, truthfully, the mask I'm about to use, I will go ahead and sleep in overnight, but I wanted to kind of show you the effects. But I will use the Chantecaille. This is the bio lifting mask, and I will use this as my night cream and sleep in it so I get the extra benefits. But for the purposes of today, I wanted to show you this mask in action. And what I will do is apply a nice little layer of this mask here, and I will bring it all the way down my neck. And then when I'm masking in the mornings, I will leave it on for about 15 to 20 minutes. We'll go finish my coffee, check my emails, and then come back and we'll finish off the rest of the face. But this mask pretty much does it all. It is going to hydrate my skin. It is going to give me a little lifting effect. I'm a huge fan of the Bio Lifting line from Chantecaille. So that's definitely one of my recommendations for this Syvlie birthday sale. But if you have not tried the Bio Lifting mask, highly recommend it, especially if you have more mature skin like myself. Okay, I have rinsed off that mask. My skin feels very hydrated. And then we are going to apply our serums. And the first one I go in with is my Radiance Elixir. This is a multi-purpose product. You can use this as a serum. Definitely going to help with brightening the skin, hydrating. And it is also great for mixing into your foundation and your concealer. So I often use it at a couple different steps. So just gonna press that into the skin. And I like to do the Radiance Elixir first and then go in with my Bio Lifting Serum because this one is gonna give me this little lift here. So I like to apply that last. So gonna come in, take some drops of the Bio Lifting here, and I like to start at that neck area and then just kind of come in and come a little bit underneath the eyes too, kind of give myself a little lift here. And I let the Bio Lifting Serum sink in for a minute and kind of do its little, and then I will go in with my Stress Repair Concentrate. This is my preferred eye cream, so I love this texture here, just like this. This can be used on your eyes as well as your skin, and it really is like an SOS cream. I just love the texture here, so I'll take a minute to kind of massage in one eye here, kind of give myself a little bit of a lift here with my eyes, and come over to the other side. I'm just doing a little gentle pressure to kind of puff under the eyes as well. We're doing the full Monty this morning. And then I will come in with the Chantecaille Lip Potion. And this is another one of these awesome, like you can sleep in this mask for your lips and prep your lips here. And it just feels so amazing. I like to go just a little bit above my lips to kind of get rid of any wrinkle above the lips here, and I'll let this sink in. And then we'll go ahead and moisturize the skin. Now, I am a bio lifting girl, love that, but I have a newfound favorite that I have been just loving, and this is from the 24 karat gold line. You guys heard me talk about this recently. This is the firming moisturizer, and for the summer months I have just been loving this because it is very moisturizing. It is definitely firming, but it feels a little lighter in texture than the Bio Lifting Cream, which I adore. But to be honest, I tend to use the Bio Lifting Mask as my night cream. So the 24 karat gold firming moisturizer has been my go-to moisturizer this summer. So I am just going to apply this to my skin, and it just sinks right into the skin and feels amazing. So in the morning I tend to just use the 24 karat gold firming moisturizer, and then I'm at that age where I actually need a neck cream. I hate to admit that, but that's where we are, 55. Start earlier. Start earlier rather than later. And I love the texture of the Bio Lifting night cream. It's like almost like a gel. It's just really good texture here. And then I will take some of that and kind of put this all on my neck area as well as my décolleté. And then, of course, we're going to finish with the most important step, and that is SPF. I'm a bit of a latecomer to this product. This is the Chantecaille Ultra Sun Protection Sunscreen. It's a 45 primer, and so many people love this product, but I always had a sunscreen that I absolutely loved, and then it got discontinued. So I have been on the hunt for a new SPF that I love just as much, and this is a product that like makes your makeup glide on seamlessly. I've never been much of a primer girl before, and I have been missing out. So then I take this and then I'm going to slide this onto the skin, and it just literally glides on like silk. Yep, I even put some under my eyes as well as the back of my ears, and be sure to bring this down the neck. So there's absolutely no white cast to this. It makes my skin feel extra hydrated as well. Although I'm a latecomer to jumping on board this SPF primer, I'm now a complete believer, and I just really enjoy that. So these are some of my tried and true skincare favorites from Chantecaille. So now I'm gonna go get dressed, fix my hair a bit, and then we'll come finish off my face with some of my favorites from the makeup line. Okay, I am dressed and I'm ready to put on some of my favorites. So the most exciting news about the Syvlie birthday sale is that all philanthropy is included in the sale this year. And again, I have a code, ABBY25, that will allow you early access to the sale, which is important because if you have shopped the sale before, you will know that things sell out quite quickly. So again, I'm going to try to be efficient, but I do have a lot of favorites, so I just want to go ahead and mention them. So first of all, I do love the Chantecaille Sheer Glow face tints. They have the bronze shade as well as the rose face tints. These are amazing, and you guys know I love a nice glowy base. So today I'm going to use a little bit of both just to show you. I love to use the rose for brightening my complexion, and then the bronze, I'm not somebody who necessarily tans much, but during the summer months I like to fake it, and I'm going to show you how I use it. So we're going to use a little bit of both. You could pick which one you feel like would be best for you. So I'm just going to take a bit of the rose one and put that down the midline of my face. And I will just kind of blend that in. You can put it all around. I like to put that underneath my eyes to brighten those dark circles here. And then I go into the bronze shade, and I love to use this under my foundation just to add a little bit of glow here. So I'll put where I normally put bronzer, and then I will come up and sort of shorten my forehead a little across the nose, anywhere where the sun is naturally going to hit. And then I like to use this a little bit as contour, and I will kind of just take a little here underneath my chin as a shadow. And then I am just going to buff this into the skin. Okay, this is what the face tint looks like, just a nice, natural, subtle glow. And then I really do love all three foundations. I literally don't know how many pots of Future Skin I have gone through. Absolutely love this. And if you are my skin twin, I use alabaster for kind of a brightening effect. I have ivory that I like to mix with alabaster kind of in between seasons. And then in the summer, if I get some color, I will use vanilla. Then the Just Skin Tinted Moisturizer. This is amazing, and this one actually has quite a bit of coverage to it. So this one would have more coverage than the Future Skin in the pot. This one's going to leave you with a nice dewy finish on the skin. It's kind of magical is what I like to think of it. This one is just your great kind of your skin but better. And again, this will provide you with more coverage than Future Skin. But the beauty of the Future Skin in a pot is that you literally can build upon build, kind of build up the coverage and not look cakey at all. My most used foundation this summer, and the one that is actually included in the sale this year, is the Future Skin Cushion. And during the summer months, I use the shade Vanilla. Gives my skin a little bit more oomph. And when you pick up the compact, number one, absolutely adorable, great to travel with, but it does come with a refill as well. So you will get a refill as well. Wanted to mention that because I know that it is a pricier foundation, but I just absolutely love it, and I find that it is just a hair more velvety, a little less dewy than my Future Skin, and this is just so great for travel. So I am going to put some of this on in the shade Vanilla. And what I will do is I will apply it first with the puff, and then I will blend it out with a brush. Isn't this just the best finish here? Another reason I like this is it comes in 6 different shades, but they're very flexible. If you're someone who is a spaz like myself and you try to get the perfect match, in this foundation you don't have to worry too much about it because they're very flexible and they were made to sort of adapt to your skin tone and will match a couple different shades. So I love that, and I just love the finish of this one. And this has been my preferred summer foundation. Easy to travel with, gives me just a really good, like my skin but better, provides me with some coverage, and it just does a little something magical to the skin, and it feels amazing. I'm singing the praises of that product. Then next I'm going to put on the Camouflage Stilo. This has been a long time favorite, and I just love to pop this in my little dark hollows here. And the reason I like this one is I'm not a huge concealer fan. It's a necessary thing that I need, but I feel like some concealers can actually age me, which I do not like. And concealer is supposed to do just that, kind of conceal dark spots and imperfections, and this one has a little bit of a caffeine complex in it, so it's particularly good for underneath the eyes, and I find that it just does not cake. Like sometimes I will try concealers and be like, oh my gosh, I now look like 100 years old. Do not like that, and I will just use my fingers here and then tap this in and use this. It's a nice thin consistency here, and I would say this has medium coverage. If you're looking for something that is more full coverage, I would try the face and eye stick. I don't know if that's going away, being discontinued. I don't know if I saw that on the site, but I had noticed that it was sold out in a lot of different colors, so maybe they are reformulating that. But for underneath the eyes, particularly for more mature skin, I really recommend the Camouflage Stilo, and I have it in the shades 2 and 3. So I'm just gonna tap that in, getting my complexion set. Next, we're gonna use my favorite blush combo. I learned this little trick from who is a Chantecaille makeup artist, and I got to get my makeup done by him, but he was like, the perfect blush color for you is going to be a mix of the Cheek Gelées in Lively, which is more of a peach colored blush, and then adding a dot of Happy, which is what I describe as a pink marshmallow shade. So if you're into this whole Barbie thing, you're going to want to pick up the Cheek Gelée in Happy. It is totally a Barbie color. Vibrant is also an amazing shade as well. I have Vibrant right here. Let me give you a little swatch here. I love the Cheek Gelées here. This is Vibrant. This is Lively. And then this is Happy. So pretty. And I'm going to mix Lively and Happy together. It becomes the perfect pinky peach color. So I'm going to tap that on. I just love this combination. It truly is like the perfect color for my light to medium skin tone, and it's just beautiful. So kind of focusing a little bit higher up on the cheeks to give me a facelift here. And again, I love the Cheek Gelées, especially in the summer, because I don't like to look like I'm wearing a lot of powder products or makeup in general during the summer months or year round, truthfully. But I just find that these Cheek Gelées are, gel based, and so they just really are long lasting, but they look so freaking natural on the skin. It does not look like I'm wearing a lot of makeup at all. That's my favorite combination, but since I did a little dollop of the Vibrant, we're going to pop a little bit of that on as well. We'll put a little bit. This will make me look like I just went and worked out. And I'm adding a little pop of that Vibrant as well, since I squirted it out. We don't want to waste anything. And that color just gives you like this little, like, yep, I've just gone running and I've just worked out, little flush on the cheek. So don't be scared of Vibrant. It's a beautiful raspberry tone. Love that one as well. Actually, I have to be honest, I kind of like the mix of all three of those together. So I highly recommend the Cheek Gelées. They are just so beautiful. Okay, moving on to eyes, I highly recommend the Chantecaille Mermaid Eye shades. These are like your best single eye shadows. Love them. And a few of my absolute favorites are Syvlie. This is the perfect soft brown all over color. I love it. Triton here. This is a favorite. Copper. absolutely gorgeous. So Syvlie and copper make a beautiful eye. I love to do a little bit of Syvlie along with a cooler shade Triton as well. And then this one is Starfish, and it's just like a little perfect bronze, but almost has a little touch of purple tones in here, so it works really well with my hazel green eyes, makes it pop. So those are a few of my favorite single eye shades. They're easy to use, super blendable. And then this year they are including philanthropy. So I'm so excited that I get to recommend the luminescent eye shades. Usually these are not included, and these are 25% off. I literally own every single one of them. That's how much I like them, but they're usually not included in the sale. So we've got Elephant, which is the perfect little taupe shade here, a shimmering taupe. I love Giraffe, which is sort of a burnished bronze color. Pangolin is just so pretty, gorgeous little lilac shade here. Cheetah, everybody needs cheetah here. I mean, honestly, you cannot go wrong with these. And yes, these are all luminescent shades. So for those of you that are afraid of shimmer, you don't need to be. I have more mature eyes, and I just absolutely love these for just a little touch, a little luminosity on the eyes. So you literally cannot go wrong with any of the luminescent shades, and I'm just so excited that they're included in the sale. So what I thought I would do is just create a little look using a mermaid as well as a luminescent, just to kind of show you the finish. I feel like a no-brainer is the Syvlie mermaid eye. This is just one of my most worn eye shades, and I'm using the sweep brush. I'm going to bring you in a bit, and we'll just do a little simple eye here. This is Syvlie, and I just love this color. It is pretty on its own, so I want to show you that first. And I'm just kind of bringing a little bit of that up into my crease here, but I'm using it all over the lid. Is that not the best color ever? It literally just looks amazing on its own. So as you can see, these are super pigmented, easy. They just glide on like a dream, and then they're gonna stay put all day long. So this is Syvlie. And I also like Olivia, which is a gray toned shade as well. And I often like to do warm and cool eyes together. So oftentimes I will put Syvlie on, and then I will pop on Triton. I love the combination of that. I'm debating between these two today, but I think I'm gonna go with Elephant here. It's one of my absolute favorites. And again, just kind of talking about having a little bit more of a warmer and then a slightly cooler tone on the eye. This is a shimmering taupe gray. Love this color right now. Again, you can use your finger to apply these, or the brush. I'm going to go ahead and pop on this one with my finger, and then we'll use the brush. Is that so pretty? See, there's like a little bit of warmth in there, and then I'm adding a little bit of this shimmery taupe. Ooh, I love this one so much. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to run a little bit of my Syvlie underneath my lash line here just to connect everything. And I'm going to use a little bit of Cheetah. Cheetah is just one I feel like everybody can use. I'm going to add just a little bit of Cheetah up into that brow bone. Just a tad. And One of the makeup artists that had done my makeup from Chantecaille had actually used cheetah as highlighter as well. So when we get to the highlight part, we can pop on a little cheetah if we want to, but just wanted to let you know, very versatile product here. And I've been a longtime fan of the Chantecaille Luster Glide eyeliners. My personal favorite is in Slate because it's just a little bit softer of a color. I literally have like all of the shades, so they're all beautiful, but I tend to go through Slate the most. There's almost a touch of blue in this color, and I just like to tight line near the lash lines on the upper lash line, and I just find that it pops my eyes just a bit. And again, I love the contrast of the slate with a little bit of the warmer and cooler tones. You really can't go wrong with these gel-based eyeliners. So I'm just going to come in here and tight line near the upper lash line here. Okay, a super simple eye. I just love it because essentially you can do a glam eye in mere seconds using those luminescent eye shades. It just adds a little extra oomph on the eyes. And then the next thing I'm going to use is my ultimate favorite. This is my Holy Grail mascara. This is Chantecaille Faux Cils Longest Lash Mascara. Yep, I know that it is expensive mascara, but it is my ultimate favorite. This has a peptide in it that's going to help your lashes grow. And I say this every time I use this. People are like, about the price. I had sort of ruined my lashes doing the lash extensions, and this is when I started using Chantecaille Faux Cils to help regrow my lashes, and I can tell you that it actually helped my lashes beyond repair. And again, it's like a treatment for your eyelashes, and you're wearing mascara all day long. Might as well use something that is going to help your lashes grow. And this is the type of wand that I prefer versus the rubber ones that are very popular. I sort of like the old school classic brush. It just really works well with my lashes. So I'm going to pop that on. Okay, I have put my eyeballs on. I want to mention two other eyebrow products, and I recently learned from Angela Rogers from Chantecaille told me that the Chantecaille Full Brow Perfecting Gel actually includes the peptide as well, so it's going to help your eyebrows grow. So I was like, ooh, I love this, and it's just so great for taming your eyebrows here. Nice little brush, and it also comes in a tinted version, so they have clear as well as tinted. So I've been loving using this daily. And then another product that she introduced me to was the Chantecaille Brow Lift Eclat, and this is a magical little pencil here. So this is what you're going to use to clean up underneath your brows, and it really does give you a little eye lift. So I did already put a little bit of that cheetah up there. That also will help give you a little lift there. But to be honest, on most days, I will just come underneath here and give myself this little brow lift. It's got a slight shimmer in it, not much, you can't really detect it, but it totally highlights that brow bone and gives your eye a little lift here. So I will just use that. Did you see how that just kind of gave me a little temporary lift? I love, love, love it. So this is one of these little hidden gem products that I use on a daily basis and love. I also love the Chantecaille eye sharpener. I know these are like simple things, but it's great because it's got the big hole sharpener as well as the regular size. So I use this with all of my makeup brands, but fantastic little sharpener. Okay, I promise we're coming to the end, but as I said, this is a brand that I absolutely love. I am going to pop on a little bit of bronzer. Today I'm going to be using Serena because Goa is going to be discontinued, but I will tell you, I did see it on the site on sale, so I would say grab that if you can. That's going to be a more red cocoa toned bronzer, and I'm going to go ahead and use Serena because this again is just a beautiful bronzer here. Just going to be a little bit more golden toned, but it is fantastic. And since they are discontinuing Goa, I want to go ahead and use the Serena so you can see it on the skin. Now for powder, I've actually been enjoying the HD powder in Candlelight. And all I do is I take this and I pump the product up to the top, and then I'm just going to come down and lightly brush this color all over to set my makeup. This one gives me a nice little light candlelit glow to it, and I feel like this is a product that is not often discussed, so I wanted to mention it because it's also great for travel. Keep in mind, I'm not somebody who loves powder. I like to have a little bit of a glow, and this candlelight gives me just that. It kind of sets everything, but it's going to leave my skin with a soft candlelit glow. Who doesn't want that? And this is fantastic again to travel. I also wanted to mention that the Philanthropy blushes are on sale. Love, love, love these. And what I like about these are they are refillable here. All of the colors are gorgeous. Of course, I'm a fan of the shade Bliss, but today I'm actually going to pop on Joy. I just feel like it goes really well with the sweater today. A little pop on top. We're just doing a little extra, but these are super pigmented, and there are times when I will use the gel blush and then we'll top it with a powder blush just for a little extra longevity if I am, going to an event or something. So I'm just popping a little bit of this Joy color on. If the Wild Meadow blushes are still available, I highly recommend these as well. My favorite is the shade Apple Blossom. I have been wearing this a ton. And the other shade in Anemone is absolutely stunning. This would have worked well with my sweater as well. But I did want to mention that Philanthropy items are on sale this year. And I laugh because oftentimes those are my favorite products that I want to share with you, but then they're not on sale. So love that. Let's go ahead and finish with lips. And honestly, you cannot go wrong with any of their lip products. My personal favorites are the lip Chics and their brilliant lip glosses. But that is because I like a little bit of a glossy lip. I also love their lip veils, and again, those are a Philanthropy product that are not often on sale, so super excited about that. I will list below some of my favorite colors. I love the lip veils. Some of my favorite colors are Honey Pot. I like the Baobab. I hope I'm saying that right. I also like Tamboti. That's a really good nude. So love those lip veils. Those ones still give you a nice shine. They're a little bit more like a lipstick balm, which I really like. They really grip the lips, My personal favorites are the lip Chics. Just, you can't go wrong with any of the colors. They're just gorgeous. I'm hoping that they still have the spring launch available because I've fallen in love with the shade Meadow. I also love their lip liners. I'm going to be popping on Nuance today and just give myself a little definition. And I'm already wearing one of the glosses. I believe this is in the shade Charm. I will double check. My eyeballs aren't working. I can't read the label, but I'm gonna just... I'm just gonna line my lips, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pop on this Meadow, which is sort of a peachy nude. And I just really love this color for summer. And again, I cannot recommend these glosses enough. These are just so pretty. So if you are a lip liner and gloss fan, definitely check these out. They are just so pretty. And I'll go ahead and we'll put a little on top. For a little extra oomph today. And then we're going to end with fragrance of the day. Who doesn't love getting 25% off perfume? And I looked online to see which ones were available. I want to give you my recommendations, the ones that are still available. We've got Frangipane, which is going to be perfect for right now and year round. This is going to be your beautiful vanilla scent. It's got a little bit of tropical flowers in here. It is, like, I would describe this as yummy. I absolutely love this one. Fan favorite. The next one I want to recommend is Vetiver, and this is like my confidence in a bottle fragrance. I love this because I love Vetiver, which is a woody fragrance, but it's got a slight touch of vanilla in the dry down here. This is sort of a boss lady fragrance. It is a bit woody. It isn't super feminine, but it is also not too masculine. Vetiver is often in colognes, which they have some amazing colognes as well. This one just reminds me of a crisp white button-down shirt. I'm feeling put together like $1,000,000. Love that one. I also love Calamanton. This is your sexy fragrance. This is a warm patchouli based fragrance, very sexy, absolutely love it. If you like Chanel Coromandel, you are going to love Chantecaille's Calamanton. And then speaking of sexy, Oud Fumé. This is targeted more towards men. All fragrance is unisex, so you get to do you, but this one is so darn sexy. This is what Angela calls sex in a body. It's got some smokiness in here. The oud in here is very resinous. This literally is so darn sexy. I love this one. It's sort of hard because between these two sexy ones, I almost would say I like Oud Fumé maybe a touch better. I'm not exactly sure. I love both, but anyways, these ones are on the more sexy date night kind of fragrances. And then we have Darby Rose. This is a mouth-watering rose fragrance. This is not a granny fragrance at all, and I often like to mix Darby Rose with either Oud Fumé or Calamanton to kind of create a sex kitten fragrance. So Darby Rose is like innocent during the day, and then at night, if you want to put a little bit of a sexy touch on it, I would recommend that combination. So for today, I'm having a hard time picking one of them. I truly love all these fragrances, but I think I'm gonna go for Frangipane because it's got a little bit of a tropical note. It is going to be hot here today. So this one's beautiful because it is not too heavy of a floral. So if that's something that you're concerned about, This one would be a good pick. And there's an airiness about it, and then in the dry down you're going to get this yummy vanilla touch. So good. Okay, good pick. I'm happy with that. Okay, so this is my final look at the day, and I just want to reiterate that I have a pre-sale access code. It is ABBY25. That is going to allow you to shop on Monday, July 24th through the 26th, Wednesday. Little early access. Again, things do sell out, and it is 25% off site-wide, including philanthropy. And I also wanted to share that if you spend $600 at the sale, you will get one of these beautiful Chantecaille totes. Now, I have to say, this is just absolutely stunning. I just want you to take a moment to see how adorable this tote is. This is the 25-year anniversary of Chantecaille. I love these totes so much. They have a nice little pocket in here, but they're just really beautiful. These again are fantastic to travel with. You can slip your laptop in here, everything you need. They also could make a great beach bag, and you're also going to get stopped and asked where you got this tote. So this tote will be available for anybody who spends $600 US or 780 Canadian dollars. You will also receive this beautiful tote.